Tonight, consumer advocates warn a deal between AES and Indiana and the city of Indianapolis is not good for residential customers.
Our Rich Knight today talked with many of the stakeholders in the debate over a proposed rate increase.
AES Indiana has reached a deal with Indy DPW and some of the biggest energy-using companies in town to cut the original rate increase request in half.
We reached this settlement with these interested parties for about $100 million less than what we had asked for back in June when we filed. But we came together and made a deal that we think will best serve our customers.
The Indiana Office of the Utility Consumer Counselor represents the customers in rate increase reviews. And despite this new agreement with the city of Indianapolis, this office says that AES Indiana rates should actually go down. The OUCC reviewed the rate increase request and recommended a more than $21 million decrease to existing rates.
This agreement that the utility and others have filed yesterday shows that their initial request was incredibly inflated.
The OUCC has received nearly 7,000 comments from customers opposing the rate increase. AES Indiana says under the new agreement, the average residential customer would see their electric rate go up about $10 a month. Citizens Action Coalition says people cannot afford that.
Residential customers would see a nearly 7% rate increase, whereas the very large industrial and commercial customers would only see a rate increase in a 3 to 4% range. So there's a concern about the equity of who's paying for this rate increase. And right now, the settlement agreement is putting the burden on households here in Indianapolis rather than wealthy businesses that are doing fine economically.
The Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission must ultimately approve any rate increase. A decision is expected late next spring. In Indianapolis, Rich Knight, 13 News.